good day to you, especially to my ever supportive and well respected professor, Dr. Nicotea Layon Bidoya. Please allow me to briefly introduce myself. I'm Miss Ann Rojas Arisgado, 30 years of age from Maguho, Daanbantayan, Cebu, Philippines, and a proud TPE student of CTU Daanbantayan Campus, Daanbantayan, Cebu. This video is a requirement for the subject Guidance and Counseling with Introduction to Special Education. Today, I am going to introduce to you as well my research topic, collaborating with parents and families. So before anything else, I would like to present to you the questions that will be answered later on.
Here are the questions. Number 1. What does collaborate with parents and families mean? Number 2. Why do we need to collaborate with parents and families? Number 3. What are the importance of collaborating with parents and families? Number 4. How do educators collaborate with parents? Number 5. What are the two types of parents' involvement and their benefits? And lastly, number 6. What are the top tips for parents and teachers on how to establish a good homeschool relationship?
And now, let us proceed to unlock the meaning of the question number 1. What does collaborate with parents and families mean?
Well, collaborate means to work together. And if we combine it with parents and families, or in other words, it is a practiced method on how to involve parents in schools.
Next in line is, why do we need to collaborate with parents and families? It's such a good question, isn't it? It's because of these following purposes.
To help students succeed, to meet quickly, to build relationships, to inform families, to support teachers in educational processes, and to provide safety net for students, and lastly, to improve students' education experiences.
The third important question is, what are the importance of collaborating with parents and families? Of course,
Builds relationships so that concerns are discussed and interventions are put in place. Next is meetings help key stakeholders, child included, to give suggestions, feedback, and encouragement towards improvement. Third is strategies are shared, discussed, and demonstrated. It gives time to reteach, explain, and educate.
let's move on to the 8 ways educators can collaborate with parents.
Meet early on before an issue arises and clarify the plan. Number 2. Tell stories about success and failure. Number 3. Create a covenant or an agreement to sign. Number 4. Explain the upcoming year as a time of transition. Number 5. Clarify the best interests of their child. Number 6. Whenever you meet, talk to parents about the future. Number 7. Identify a vehicle or a tool for ongoing communication.
Regular communication with parents is a great way to help them see the big picture. Create a weekly email, podcast, video, or blog to stay in touch. In this context, talk about key issues like teens naturally test boundaries and values to discover their identity. The fact of being who or what a person or thing is. Next is they learn responsibility when adults don't make excuses for their failures. The next issue is maturation requires kids to self-regulate and to experience autonomy. So since autonomy is the right or condition of self-government, requires them to build life skills Don't make excuses for them. So the next issue is those skills learned in a dorm room or a laundry room may be as important as what they learn in the classroom. Provide a resource they can take home. It can be a booklet, an article, a jump drive, a CD, or a DVD for them to listen to or watch. The latter answers the question, how do educators collaborate with parents? So please remember the 8 ways as well. And the fifth question is, what are the two types of parents' involvement and their benefits? So these two types of parents' involvement and their benefits are direct involvement and indirect involvement.
Direct involvement, example, helping with homework, yields positive benefits for children's grade performance. It doesn't really mean that the parents will be the one to hands on the project, they will only guide them on what and how to do it, while the students perform the tasks, especially when it's a written homework. While indirect involvement, example is volunteering at their children's schools are associated with higher grade performance.
And last but not the least, what are the top tips for parents and teachers on how to establish a good homeschool relationship? We should keep in our mind the following top tips for parents and teachers.
Number 1. Create a collaborative environment. A welcoming and friendly school environment is essential in setting the context for positive participation. Number 2. Communicate whenever and however possible. Communication is key. Number 3. Be honest. Number 4. Avoid blame and seek solutions. So don't ever forget these important top tips for parents and teachers.
Also, we need to consider the following when it comes to positive parent-teacher relationships.
Number 1. Encourage teachers to open the lines of communication. Parents often want to know what's happening in the classroom and how their children are faring or doing. Ensure teachers share information about their classroom activities and projects. They can do this in ways that make sense for their classroom management style, electronically, in print, or both. The second important thing to consider is provide professional development opportunities focused on parent communication. Helping teachers understand different styles of working with parents can help them improve their strategies and skills. Ensure the training you offer fits your school's mission and strategic direction. The third one that we need to consider is incorporate parent communication into teachers' growth and evaluation plan. Work together with each faculty member to set parent communication benchmarks that make sense for them and their growth and evaluation plan. This shows continued support for this initiative and helps give teachers a pathway to success when it comes to parent communication.
So, before I say goodbye, I would like to leave you a statement that says, through building relationships between homes and schools, the result is that the success rate is 98% of families attend, see student increases from failing to passing, and most students achieve 80% or higher. So therefore, collaborate with parents and families plays a vital role in the success of not just the teachers but to the students as well. This information is highly recommended to parents or families and teachers for the success of their students. So this ends my presentation. Once again, this is Anne signing off. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment. Positive and negative comments are welcome, and kindly hit like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time. Goodbye.